Welcome back for the second part of this tutorial about layer settings. You know the basic of LaserMaker. Now it's time to unlock the pro features. Today we dive into the Advanced tab to master 3D relief, ramp effect, tabs, leads, and dynamic focus. Let's go! Basic settings are actually for beginners. Let's have a look on the Advanced Parameter tab to see what the machine can really do. Before we get into specific acts, look at Enable Dynamic Focus. The processing focus is your actual focal distance. But how about the safety focus? Very simple. That tells the bed to physically drop down whenever the laser travels between cuts. If a piece of wood or whatever the material you are processing warps, the laser head glides safely over it instead of crashing and ruining your material or even your laser head. Let's now have a look on the cutting layer advanced parameters. Are you cutting small parts? So just check 𝐦𝐨𝐫𝐞. This leaves micro gap holding your piece to the sheet so they don't tip up into the laser pass. First, set up tab size, set 5, and even spaces, 50. This is the space between each tab. Let's have a look on the preview, just to show you guys what will be done exactly. As you can see here, this is your tabs. It will not be cut. And here, the 50mm that I said before, this is the spacing between each tabs. Are you cutting thick and premium acrylic? No worries. I suggest you to using the cutting leads. Check lead in and lead out. With this setting, the laser will pierce the material outside your design line and swoop in, cup, swoop out. It completely eliminates those ugly pierces marks on your finished edges. So once again, let's have a look on the preview, just to show you exactly the effect of this. As you can see here, this is your lead in and this is your lead out. Let's now have a look on the advanced parameter for all engraving mode. As you can see here, you have the offset engraving settings. This is only available for vector files. And honestly, this is a massive time-saving hack. Just select offset engraving. Normally, a laser scans back and forth, like a printer. If you engrave a hollow shape, like a frame or something like this, it wastes this time scanning empty space. Offset engraving forces the laser to follow the contour, spiraling inward or outward. It cuts job time drastically on specific geometries. You can set up the min power, as explained before in the previous tutorial, and the engraving direction, inside to outside or outside to inside, and processing several times if needed. Deep engrave is a pure magic, but it acts differently depending on your file. Just take the example of this vector file that I want to use to engrave a rubber stamp. Turn on the ramp effect, and the laser tapers the power, creating sloped, pyramidal shoulder on your rubber stamp, so fine text never snap off under pressure. You have three settings. The ramp length that controls the extension length of the ramp. Let's put it to 0.5 mm. The min power that corresponding to the higher level of your slope. I would set it to 2%. And the max power that will detect the deeper engraving settings. So let's set up to 75%. So as I said, in this way, your rubber stamp will be engraved in a perfect way, ensuring a perfect stamping when you use it. Let's now feed our deep engraved processing mode with a grayscale depth map, as this one. And you just have to turn on the 3D relief setup, and the laser reads the shades of gray to adjust power in real time. The darker grays burn deep according to the max power that you will input. Here, for example, 90%. And the lighter grays stay shallow according to the mean power that you will set up. Your machine will carve through multi-level 3D art right into. From a simple vector line to industrial 3D processing, mastering your advanced parameters separates the hobbyist from the professional. Stop guessing, start mastering. Hit subscribe for more thunderlaser workflows and LaserMaker tutorials. I will see you in the workshop. Take care and see you soon, guys.